Hello, guys. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're watching us from. My name still remains Cinematic Creed, and today I'm going to be introducing you to the day three, which is color correction. And I hope that you stay tuned or make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video so that you'll be able to get some of the amazing secrets on how to color correct your image. Because one thing you should know is that before you kind of edit, like grade any video, any footage, you must go through the process of understanding the footage, the kind of footage, then doing a color correction. Like for this image, this not the um original footage. Like it has been a kind of converted to the 709, not a full grade though. So normally this is how you're going to get your image. This is what we call a log. This is what we call log. This is how you're going to get your footage because it was shot on Black Magic Raw. So at least we're able to get all the bits out of the camera because it was shot on 10 bits. So one thing you need to know is that you don't just, I see so many people like, for instance, they jump in to color page, and the mistake most of these colorists do, they jump in into this color page, and let me just reset this. They jump in and they just rush into lots, maybe imported lots or so. Rush into lots, and imagine they'll just start filling up lots. Oh, sorry, filling up lots. And one thing lot does is lot is going to mess up your image. It's just a matter of trial error, not as if it's going to give you 100% of what you're supposed to get, but lot in a way is just like using the information for another different footage to a kind of create your own footage that has different information. The lightings are not the same. It's understandable when you're using your lot as a look to fine tune your footage, your finished footage when you're done grading. We're going to be going through so many processes in these 90 days. I believe by God's grace you'll be able to kind of be a pro colorist. So when we talk about color correction, there are some things you're going to bear in mind when you're dealing with a flat footage. I'm going to be grading this based on, I'm going to be doing the color correction based on making you understand how the contrast works and the highlight, shadow, some of those things. I'm going to make you understand how those things work. I'm not going to be going in the advanced way, not yet. We're going to touch that, but not yet. We're not going to go in that advanced way, like trying to use CST, or rather going into this camera raw, maybe converting it like this, trying to get something nice from this. As you can see, I'm already displaying it here. So something like this. Why I was able to pull up this is because this was shot on Black Magic Raw. Just like those who are familiar with photography, There's difference between shooting on JPEG and shooting on raw pictures. So it's a kind of work mainly for raw. So when you talk about Lightroom, you enjoy your pictures when you shoot on raw. You'll be able to pull in some kind of exposure without hitting the limit. So same thing applies to shooting on raw video. So you'll be able to like control your ISO. As you can see, this was shot on 6400, but now I'm controlling my ISO. Like I can decide to change my ISO, but we are not going to go there for now because I need you to understand the basics first before. So we're going to close this and head back to our primary wheels. So first thing first we need to do is create a serial node, create another one. So the second one, what we're going to do here is we're going to just put your eyes on our parrot or on our parrot scope, or you can either use parrot scope or waveform. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull down my offsets. So I'm pulling down my offset. So watch the reaction on my waveform. Are you seeing the reaction? Like the information is going towards zero. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work on colorways. You're working on colorways, and I'm going to increase my gain. I'm going to increase my gain. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to increase my gamma a little bit. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to drop my shadow. Let's say about 3. So this is the before and this is the after. So this thing works better when you're dealing with a log file. If it's not a log file, I don't think there's need doing this. There's still another way you can grade your Res 709, and there's way to even convert it to log files, but we are not going to go to that place now. So the next thing you should be doing is pulling in your contrast, then use pivots to balance it. So take a look at what we just did. This before and after. This is what we just did. This is what we just did. So this is before and after. So the next thing you're going to do is add another node. If you add another node, we're going to add our saturation. There are different ways of adding saturation, but let's use this basic one. Let's say 90. Then add another node. Then you can zoom in. Then this is one of the basic correction you need to know how to do. And on the next episode, I'll be showing you further steps you can take in a way that you'll be able to color balance, white balance your image and balance the blacks and things to note. So you can still copy this and place it here. As you can see, it's not matching. So in the next edition, I'll be showing you how to match and white balance your footage so that you're going to synchronize and look even. So this just for white balance. The next one is going to be about white balance. So thank you for staying up to this time, and I would love you to subscribe, share, like, and comment, and also stay tuned for the fourth that is coming up. Thank you so much. Bye bye.